This is going to be crazy. How do you end up doing this? Let's find out. And remember, we're going to grade the cops and the arrestee on how they did throughout this whole interaction at the end.
2023, detectives received a Crime Stopper tip that a store employee was selling drugs at the Treasure Coast Square Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. A 27-year-old male named Patrick thought it was wise to launch a side hustle within Zoomies, where he sold hallucinogens and other unconventional items not approved by Zoomies to customers of all ages. As per the Martin County Sheriff's Office, Patrick had been selling mushrooms for a couple months.
Not the shrooms!
Undercover detectives initially spoke with Patrick at the store. Later, they returned on 2 separate occasions and purchased psilocybin mushrooms from him. On September 1st, Patrick's rapidly expanding enterprise would soon face its abrupt downfall.
Bro, this is absolutely dumb. Why would you sell it in broad daylight, like in the mall, at a store? This is about as dumb as it can be, bro. Let's turn it down a little bit. Hey, what do you think his first thought is as soon as they turn the corner walking in? You know they ain't buying no gear in there. He knew he got busted. I wonder if he runs.
What's up, man?
Patrick, how are you, buddy?
What up?
Patrick.
I got
Put your hands behind your back.
We'll explain everything in a second, okay?
You're set. Mine's double off. You got him. I got him.
No.
Here. Just use my.
Hello, how are you? Good. Where's his black backpack? What's up? He's got a black backpack. Is this his? This one's his? Thank you.
Alright, man, I'm just gonna double lock these on you, okay? So they don't walk up on you, okay?
Yep.
We'll explain everything to you here in a minute, alright?
Backpack's good.
Do you have anything in your pocket that's gonna stick me, hurt me, anything like that?
Oh, none of those sticking.
Where's your black backpack?
This is like the worst possible arrest location with all the goddamn music playing in the background for DMCA's.
Upon searching his bag, they discovered a 30-gram plastic Ziploc bag containing mushrooms that tested positive for psilocybin.
Bro, they got him dead to rights. This should be an open and closed case. This should be open and closed case.
Nothing else on you. Nothing in your shoes. What's up? Probably would, yeah. He'll be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright? Just walk out.
Oh, that poor kid don't know what to do. He probably don't even work there. Oh man, this is a walk of shame. Hey y'all, this is worse than any kind of walking out. Ladies, this is worse than walking out at a guy's crib at 3 a.m. This is the ultimate walk of shame. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. Police do need Insta said on IG said cops need to tell him why he's being technically yes, they need to disclose it. They say wait, we'll tell you in a minute. Like no, you need to tell me now. They do need to disclose that, even though they're well within their rights. They got them dead to rights and all that stuff, but still they should have said we're arresting you for narcotics or whatever.
We are just outside where the movie theaters are.
Or actually, if one of you guys want to take a photo.
I'll do that. Anybody got their work phone on them?
All right. This is pretty calm so far. I don't know if this is gonna take a turn or what.
What's up? We're gonna write this over quick, okay?
I'm on the other side.
Okay. You're gonna go on the front seat, alright?
Alright.
Pretty cooperative. They put him in the front seat? Wow.
You guys were just going back to the office?
Yeah. Can you pull a police service call for Zoomies, white male 1015, 51 to SID?
He was subsequently taken to the police department for an interview regarding the events that had taken place.
All right, Brandon.
Oh, they're gonna interrogate him now.
Yep. What's your name, dude?
Patrick.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
Is he really wearing a mask? Is he trying to hide his identity?
Well, obviously we're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle.
Hmm?
Alright. Do you have any idea that, I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
Nope.
So, months ago, we got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all?
No.
Lawyer. Hey. Lawyer. I need a lawyer. I already know that he's going to start yapping his mouth, and it's never the thing to do. It's never the lawyer. Remember this, y'all. Lawyer. I need a lawyer.
You don't sell anything?
I wouldn't even answer
Nothing
none
at
of this
all?
question.
No.
Okay.
None of
Is that
this.
what you're going to stick with?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today.
Yes.
Is that your bag?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside the bag.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? Still, does any of this ring a bell? Like you've been selling?
Lawyer. Say lawyer.
Dealt with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to elaborate, like refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do. I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you. We know for a fact you deal.
Okay.
So, do you do it to like help yourself with extra money? With
Yo, why don't people understand to just say I need a lawyer? Do we not know this in 2023? If you are hemmed up, I need a lawyer. Don't ever think that when they're interrogating you, or as they say it, interviewing, because it sounds a lot more, friendlier. It's an interrogation. Lawyer. If you're innocent or you're guilty, lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because they will, anything you say, what's old saying? Can and will be used against you in the court of law. All right. And you may unwillingly know that, you may think you're saying something harmless, but in the grand context of things, it could have been something that was very vital and they, used it against you type thing. Just as a matter of exercising your full rights, y'all, lawyer. If you're in an interrogation room, lawyer. I want a lawyer. I have nothing to say. I need a lawyer. That's it. And they're gonna be dicks. They're gonna process you through the whole thing, and they're gonna, all right, you don't want to play nice with us? Yeah, but lawyer.
financially or help people out, or what's the deal?
He sold to Undercover. Yeah. Like, we're not denying that he messed up, right? Like, I don't misconstrue what I'm saying as if like he's not guilty. They got him dead to rights. But still, like, if you got busted, lawyer up, bro, because this ain't gonna help you. And the less you say, the more you let the lawyers argue it in court, and they can work their magic, hopefully, to reduce whatever the charges are going to be, get you a plea deal, or even beat the charges.
Yeah, I don't do anything bad, nothing that bad, so.
And I'm not saying that you're a bad person, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. Like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there. It's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad dude. Like, you don't look like a Pablo Escobar. Like, are you? I mean, I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do for extra money, or?
No.
It looks like they're going to try to squeeze them. So they're playing nice, and I get it. They're playing nice with them, and they're trying to squeeze out info to see if they can get the bigger dealer, because they know he it's not like he's getting it himself. So they're gonna probably try and squeeze him, see if he'll flip on the big dog, whoever's getting the supplier for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Pound Town 9,000. Let's go, man. What's up, man?
No one else is involved with it?
Mm-mm.
How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much?
He's incriminating himself right
How much do you
here.
have with him? Anyone? How much do you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically, how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
He's incriminating himself. Yeah.
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap compared to what I thought an ounce of mushrooms would be.
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine, and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for $160?
How much would I get that
See,
for?
here we
Not
go.
much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're making like $100 profit. That's pretty good. Like, I'm assuming if you buy it in bulk, right?
Here.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't
Hey, this cop is good. He's really good with his interrogation. He's making it seem very friendly. Oh man, that's a lot. You must get it. You must get it at bulk cost. You get it at Costco in bulk. Cop's good. Hey, the cop's good at the interrogation, man. He's really smooth. He's really smooth.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Is he snitching on
How
himself?
long have you been working at Zoomies?
A year in November.
Have you been doing it the whole time there?
No.
No? How long have you been selling out of the store?
A month or two.
Okay. So you see what the issue here is, right? Like, how big of a clientele do you have?
Not much.
Not much?
I don't make that much money.
Okay. Well, the issue obviously still stands that we're here, obviously, so... Yeah.
Patrick claimed that he had been engaging in the mushroom trade for approximately a year, seeing it as a strategic maneuver to expand his customer base discreetly within the realm of Zoomies.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
Zoomy shrooms. My man's had a whole master plan to create a shroom empire through Zoomies. Hey, next time y'all go to the mall and you walk by a Zoomies, just go in there and be like, hey, is Patrick here? We need to make that a meme. Just record it on TikTok and just start going around, hey. And then just look, like make it real kind of funny. Just look around like, hey, psst, psst. Is Patrick here? Can y'all make that go viral? That'd be hilarious.
So you just started selling in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it from?
Here we go.
Okay.
There's the question.
Locally, at the mall?
There it is. The cop is doing his thing. He's finessing them all the information, bro. And this guy has no clue not to talk and just say, I need a lawyer. You know what I mean? Here's the reality of it. Let's say that the guy that he's getting the drugs from is actually the plug, like for real the plug, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't think you snitching on him gonna get you, you know what I'm saying? That smoke? This is bad.
Yeah, an old friend.
Well, you don't seem like a bad dude, man. It's just one of those things
I know,
where you got
yeah.
caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
Oh,
He has, I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's mainly weed that I get from him.
oh, you just
I
snitched on the
stocked
weed
up
guy.
A long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I kind of. I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Yeah. The dude that you get in Port St. Lucie,
Mm-hmm.
you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
So that was from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old in there.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second. Dude, let me just ask you though. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask you, and you just kind of give it to them. What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles? Cause
I try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
like, because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting it, man.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Well, juveniles, I mean, in the teenage years, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference.
I mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Have
man.
you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never. But you've had yourself personally.
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called, I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's
learning
called
how-
lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up.
We're learning about lemon tech. Yo, bro's giving he's giving us the whole playbook to shrooms right now. This is so crazy. He's giving us the whole playbook to everything. Are you kidding me?
The mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid. Citric acid reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms.
They said this is informative.
Which, it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the
lasting
trip.
effect.
So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you lemon tech 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Bro, what? 8 hours tripping? That's a whole work day, bro. Yeah, I've never done a shroom. I don't even really know what that's about. And I keep hearing about it's becoming a big thing medicinally is what they're starting to try to push for it, right? It's still like not widely accepted. But 8 hours, bro. You imagine a whole workday? Alex, no, we're live on Kick, bro. Come over to Kick, kick.com, djmoondawglive. The URL's down at the bottom of the video. You can see them right there, or on YouTube.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well, that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time.
They said he's giving
so
out the recipe.
I did that. I did.
Step 1, get shrooms. Step 2, get lemonade or lemons. Like, I don't even know if I should be playing this at this point. I mean, technically, this is public information. It's an interrogation. Okay, this is so it's public record. But I feel I feel very uncomfortable right now. Lord knows I don't want TikTok or IG to kill my streams.
In the dark in my bed.
Yo, wait, hold on. Native on IG said, "Hey, bro, rewind that. I'm writing the keynotes on this." W comment.
I mean, I like time travel. It was scary. I like partied with demon clown guys and stuff. It was
He said he partied with demon clown guys?
But that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take, because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout the country. Mm-hmm. It does help in a therapeutic sense.
No, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, that's fine.
Real quick, was there anybody else working at Zoomies today, or is it just you?
I had one other worker.
So there's somebody there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because we walked out with you and didn't see anybody else in there. I want to make sure it's secure.
No, yeah, she's supposed to call somebody.
Okay. Alright.
So you don't want to say where the rest of it is?
I'd rather not.
Okay, well, yeah, we're right to say no. I just want to make sure that it's not laying around where someone can get to it or try it or kid or anything like that.
Nope.
My man gives the cop everything else to just put the icing on the cake for this whole arrest. And then when he asks him, so you want to give me the rest of the shrooms? Like, I'd rather not say. Like, why? At this point, man, they're just going to get the warrant and toss your crib anyway. They're going to find it under your dusty ass couch. You know what I'm saying? With leftover condom wrappers on the floor. Like, they got you dead to rights. You know what I mean? This must be a clip from Didn't Even Almost Get Away with This. W comment. Oh, man. I like them on my pasta and pizza. Yo, you're wild, bro. Oh, this is crazy.
Plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
If I get out of this, no, this is my...
But like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't want to say bread and butter because that sounds like a terrible way to put it, but the most unfortunate part about this is that we were getting complaints that kids were getting hold of this and that kids were buying it.
That's just
and when we say kids, but we mean people under 18 years old. And you know just as well as I do, like, it's hard to see, like, or tell how old somebody is. Because sometimes, like, dudes, girls, like,
that's why I'm very curious about it, because most people, I mean, they're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms is, I have even when friends of mine ask, because I do have people are 18 and close, I tell them, I do not give mushrooms to children.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"? How long have you been growing a beard?
It's been a while now, 6+ years.
Yeah, 6+ years. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 28.
28. Okay, so I mean, like, when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
Mm-hmm. I have facial hair. And no, I definitely understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station and like bought beer. You know what I mean?
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never.
These two became BFFs. He became BFFs talking with the cop here about this whole situation, which, by the way, it does speak to a bigger issue. I saw some stuff today that I want to talk about. Maybe not today. I'll save it for next week. I'll briefly touch on it. This idea of what we deem as children, their age, and how they physically look. And there's a lot around this. I'm gonna save it for next week. But this is funny that this is kind of speaking to that, right? Someone could be 16, but they look like they're 20 or 21 because they're grown. They got facial, they got a beard, they're tall. We just assume that they're older than what they may be. Same thing with teenage girls, you know, they may dress a certain way and they might look a certain way and they're developed, you know, and then it can lead people to assuming their age when correctly, you know, wrongly. And anyway, we'll just jump back into the video.
Never got ID'd, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID'd.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very
well,
obnoxious.
you know what I mean? Like
it's all mood.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say, I have been very advocate for with anybody who ever asked me that I do not give much.
I believe good point.
I don't believe you
to anyone, because as somebody who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're not saying you specifically went out and saw it.
No, I understand. Listen,
just
I
unfortunate.
I did this. I fully understand the ramifications of my choices. I get it. But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Of course. Of course. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Does like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same, or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. All the other times, it's usually just, you know, things are just kind of moving and colors are weird.
Like on that 70s show, kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much. And then it's your own. Like I said, I saw like crazy.
Why do I feel like the cop is really interested in this? He's like, I want to try this. And by the way, this guy is the nicest dealer I've probably seen in any police body cam video. He's so nice, so cooperative. I know the ramifications of my decisions. Hey, I mean, I respect the fact that he's holding that L and he's wearing it proudly. Like, he knows what it is. Like, hey, I got caught. You can't. I respect it. You know, as many videos we see is one of the more recent ones that I posted up on my YouTube channel that we did from the stream, we reacted to and watched and all that stuff. It was that brat girl. Y'all remember that bratty girl who was so entitled, and then she's like, "Well, I don't know why you're doing this to me." What? Get out of here, man.
The demon clowns and stuff that I time travel with.
Right? Like,
Patrick was charged with felony counts of possession of a controlled substance, ×2. Sell, manufacture, distribute Schedule 1, 3, or 4 drugs,
they hit him hard.
×2. And unlawful use of a two-way communication device, ×2. Lastly, his bond was set at $120,000.
Oof. That means 10%, what, $12K? He had to cough up to get out?